Welcome to part 5, which will be the final chapter in our real-time video compression app tutorial series. If you are watching this right now, that means you have made it all the way through part 1 to part 4. And I want to use this opportunity to congratulate and appreciate you for sticking with me on this journey. Thanks a lot for all your comments, shares, and support. This project wouldn't have been possible without you, and I'm so grateful to have you here. Now, before we officially call this project done, we need to review, test, and polish the code base of our video compressor application. We're going to be focusing on quality control in this part. This might not be the most granulous part of the development process, but trust me, it is one of the most important considerations. Now, these are some of the things we will be doing in this part. We will be fixing any typos and syntax errors that we come across during the test process. We will also be making sure everything works smoothly across our different browsers and environments. We will also be testing for edge cases, and we will also ensure our code base is clean, readable, and ready to be shared or pushed to GitHub. So basically, we will be putting the final touches on our masterpiece, making sure everything runs perfectly well. Now, let's get into it. As you saw during the testing and correction process, we have done the needful and the app is fully usable right now. You can find the GitHub link to this project in the description of this video. And I will also encourage you to share this project to others who are interested in learning about software engineering. All right. So our goal of building this kind of project is not necessarily to build a fancy application, but also to teach you how software engineering works or what software engineering actually entails. All right. So if you have followed this project up to the end of this project, you will see how we created the application. We tried as much as possible to structure our application in a way that it follows our best practices. All right. So it is not just about writing code, but we have tried our best to actually design this application from start to its completion. So I will encourage you to actually share this project to other people who are actually interested in learning software engineering and how to build cool projects, because that is what we do in this channel. All right. So please hit that like button if you found this series helpful. It will help this channel to grow. And also don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you will never miss any new upload. Before I go, I did love to hear from you. So tell me, what was your favorite part of this project? What did you learn along the way? And most importantly, what project would you like me to build next? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Note that the best way to learn is by doing. I will see you in the next video. Until next time, keep building.